Hey everyone, it's Chris from Hotel Nerd. Welcome back to Start Finish episode 7 um, of Digimon Adventure 2020. As always, be alert for spoilers. And right away, we're just going to get this monster out of the way today. Dubby Energy Drinks is a mix, an energy drink mix. I will get better at this, I promise. Is energy drink mix that will help you get through your gaming sessions, whether they be late or early or anything in between. Uh, if you're familiar with protein shakes, they use shaker cups and you put the mix in the shaker cups and mix it up, and you're off to the races. So when you go and you do order the mixer cups, the mixes, the hats, the shirts, any other merchandise that they have on the website at w.gg. Use code NERD23 for 10% off your first purchase. And with that, we're going to dive right into episode 7 of Digimon Adventure. And just, again, spoiler alert for episode 7. Right away, it was a while between watching episodes 6 and 7, and I didn't look at my notes from episode 6. So my first note was Mimi is a spoiled brat. And I know for a fact that I said that Mimi is a spoiled brat in episode 6. So if you weren't aware, she's a spoiled brat. A little bit more happened this episode, so I might be able to get a little bit more out of this. We got an update with Kari and Tai and Kari's mom in Tokyo, showing that the outage is getting worse, and they're now being impacted by the outage. It's giving you also a nice time frame of how fast time's moving in the digital world compared to how fast it's moving in the real world. We're still in the same day. I think we're like a couple hours removed from the beginning of the crisis of the power outage, because the sun's still up. And as we go through these episodes, you'll notice that the time it's advancing. It's giving you an idea of how much time has been passed between worlds. And I like that they're doing that. We didn't get that with the original that much until we got to Myotismon. But we're getting that now. We're getting that early. So, but we finally made it to the ocean. And as we're trying to cross to get to the Cloud Continent, we get introduced to Gesumon, who is our villain of the episode. And he's a force to be reckoned with, honestly. They had severe issues with Gesumon. We are also and is definitely centered around them. And Joe is just as annoying as he was in the original Adventure series. So, and he's just as much a bookworm as he was in the original as well. He's not so much like, he doesn't have the survivalist pack, at least he hasn't shown that yet. He doesn't have like medical needs and like food and rations and stuff. He just has books. Lots and lots of books. And he's obsessed with passing exams. He's obsessed with being ahead of everybody else. And everybody that's smarter than him is a rival, basically. That's his character. Goemon is just Goemon. Goemon is exactly how you remember Goemon from the original. So the big fight is Goemon digivolves into a Kakumon after Goemon gets severely injured, and Joe has his aha moment and triggers Goemon's evolution to Ikakumon. So once Ikakumon and Gesumon fight, it's actually more of a 3-way fight. I'm trying to remember who all was involved. I know Greymon was involved, Ikakumon, and I believe it was Togemon. I think Bergermon might have been involved in it too, so it might have been all 4 of them. I don't remember. I should have wrote that down. But yeah, it's a multi-front battle against one villain. So if they're doing that, they're trying to make Gesumon be this almighty powerful force. So once they get past Gesumon, then they got, as far as they're aware, they have free sailing to the Cloud continent. And that there is pretty much the episode in a nutshell. We did advance the plot. We did get introduced to Joe. We had a fair amount of action. A lot of exposition for Joe's character, which I feel like we could have done a little bit less with. But if you're a new viewer to Digimon and you don't know the original, I can understand why they did that. So, but yeah, that's episode 7 basically in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed. Things are starting to look like they're going to ramp up here really fast. So I think we're coming to climax of Arc 1. So we know that Devimon's out there. He was introduced a few episodes ago. So I'm banking on Devimon is the antagonist for this first arc, which is nice to see that they're keeping it that way. And I really don't have predictions to make. I don't know where this is going to go. I'm kind of in the weeds here at the moment. I don't know where they're going to go with this, because when they went to the continent in the original, Devimon was already gone. We didn't know who was next. So and we ended up having that little side mission to find tags for Tags and Crest. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But I will catch you on episode 8. Have a good day.